Right, it's a quick walk around this Datsun 620. It's a proper custom mini truck from California. It's obviously got custom 720 front end on it, which is the grille and the headlights. Obviously 620s around. It's got a blended in body kit, loads of cool pinstripe work on it. But yeah, basically I purchased it to do a hot rod build with, which would mean kind of gas axing a lot of it, replacing the front end and respraying it. And after speaking to a lot of the people in the Datsun community, they kind of said it's a real shame to delete kind of some cool 70s to 80s history by doing so, which I kind of side with and agree with. So I'm just offering it kind of up for sale as it is at the minute, without touching it. Now it runs, needs attention. I think it's either the back left or the front left brake. It runs perfectly off the key, cold starts, etc. It does drive, but one of the wheels is locked, which obviously just needs the brakes looking at. There are some brakes with it, as you'll be able to see by looking inside. So there are bits there probably to repair it. Obviously interior, most of it's again kind of custom stuff. You got some kind of cool retro stuff. Most importantly with the Datsuns, if you know Datsuns, rust is kind of the main thing. This is all kind of solid, completely solid in all the places where you'd expect it. It's going to be clagged with filler, so that's good. It's not like one of these kind of fresh imports that have just been recently resprayed, and you'll find underneath there'll be like chicken wire and stuff. This is obviously an 80s paint job. It's lasted since the 80s. Again, kind of airbrushed stuff which goes on, painted by a famous Californian pinstriper airbrusher. So again, this kind of would be a shame. I mean, it's not to everyone's taste, but it would be a shame to kind of be sanding it off to repaint the truck, which is what my plans were. Underneath is very good condition. As you can see, it's been ridiculously well looked after, even down to a powder coated fuel tank on it. Brilliant condition underneath. There are obviously a couple of blemishes here and there on the paint, but again, like I say, it's from the 80s, the paintwork, so you got to appreciate it's going to have some kind of markings, but it's what kind of makes it cool. Stuff's been blended in really well, and again they've done a good job, because again it's kind of a survivor from that sort of era. But yeah, proper cool truck. So after agreeing with what the people on the kind of Datsun community are saying with it, it would be a shame to kind of cut it up, which is what I fully intend to do if it doesn't sell. But obviously I'm just putting this opportunity online to see if anyone's interested in it as it is. I'm going to start it up in a minute so you can hear what it sounds like. As I said, it's pretty much ready to go on the road. The bushes have been done, as far as I've been told by the previous owner. He did tell me one of the brakes locked up, which he did drive off the trailer and drove on, but there was a wheel locked, which I think was the back rear possibly. So yeah, the brakes I need looking at. But again, with this sort of kind of vehicle, even though it's tax and MOT exempt, it's kind of the thing that you're going to need to look over anyway, just to kind of make sure it's fully roadworthy. I'm selling it as it needs looking at. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You're not going to get another one like this, I wouldn't have thought. It's got a load of rare parts on it. It's obviously all hand painted from the group in California. Really good condition bed. And yeah, overall a good truck. I mean, it's not really much that needs doing if you want to keep it as it is, or you could go the whole hog and retrim everything. I'd certainly change the carpets. But yeah, nice little truck. Right, engine wise, it's 1.8. It's verified by the back of the block. You see the block's painted clean back. You can see 1.8 down here, so that's obviously a lot more sought after than the 1.6. You see it looks like it's got a reconditioned alternator on. Obviously you've got the fuel pump, the first pump. You've got an aftermarket carb, I believe that is a Weber, so it's probably an uprated carb in all fairness. Obviously new servo, it's good to go. There's no rot again on any of the inner panels, which is unusual for one of these. There's kind of no rot anywhere, which is one of the reasons why it's kind of again a shame to start hacking into it and welding and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get it all started up now. You can hear what she sounds like. As you can hear, engine wise, extremely quiet. It's on choke, choke's out. No smoke.